to read or not to read? That is the review question. Hi writers, I'm Autumn Barjo, and you know what we're going to talk about today? That's right, reviews. Heavy sigh, right? Or spine tingling. You know, reviews can lift you up. They can make you feel like $1 million, $10 million. They can also crush your soul. I'm going to discuss today how I handle reviews. Now, and once again, find your own way. And, you know, when you have other writers and you see how they handle it, read it all. And then you'll finally, you know, for new writers, you'll find your way. You'll find how you best handle reviews. In the beginning, I read all my reviews, and I started with paranormal romance back about 6 years ago, maybe 7 now. And I read all the reviews, and you know, it was just, my stomach was tied in knots all the time, and it was like my first novel. And you know what? After I'm working on my 10th novel now. 9 are published. I just don't read reviews anymore. There are a few exceptions. So here's how I handle them. I read the reviews that my publisher sends me. Those are the official reviews. They're coming from, you know, Midwest Book Review, those kinds of, you know, editorial reviews. I also read the reviews from Kirkus Reviews. And what I do, even how I handle those, is I just like do a quick, like my eye just kind of glances down the page, because usually the beginning of those kinds of reviews are just they're giving the book a summary, and usually it's the last couple sentences that will tell you if they liked the book or they didn't, or you know, they want to give you accolades or whatever it is. So that's what I look at. If it's good, if it's wonderful, if it's amazing, then I will go back and read the whole review, and I let myself feel really good about it. And then what I do is I take the URL onto a Word document, and also I do a cut and paste of the review, and I put that on another Word document. And if there's a line or two that I really like that I can use for promotion, I do a cut and paste and put that on a promotion document. I actually have a document just with, like, you know, attaboys and accolades, that when I do promotion, I can just go to that document and just like drop things in. So that's kind of what I do. I don't read the review a million times. If they said something like really amazing, then I will just you know, hold it close to my heart. I'll tell my husband, hey, look what they said about my writing. But then I don't really read the review again. Because I need to move on. I need to be doing other things. So another review that I will read will be when I do blog tours. This is either for my traditionally published stuff or for my indie published stuff. I will read those normally because the person who ran the tour sends them to me, and then I just have to click the link. I will read those as well. Once again, I give it a super quick pass. I save what I want, pick out the cool lines that I can use for promotion material. I don't focus on it. I don't read it a million times. And then I never really go back and read them ever again. I don't read the reviews on Amazon or all the other sites. I don't. And I know there's a lot of writers who do. And frankly, like, you amaze me. Because I need to be, I couldn't handle that kind of, that would be too much for me. And also, like, I think a lot of times when regular people, regular readers leave reviews, they're reading through a lens, and it's not my lens. You know, even writers write through their own lens. But everybody has an opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. And as I said, they have their own personal lens. So think about it this way: with reviews, whether you read them or not. And I know a lot of writers who also don't read their reviews. They're things that, here's their lens, right? So their lens is, they're looking through that lens based on age, experiences, their mood at the time, their politics, their education level, their culture, their race, their gender, their upbringing, their profession, and I'm sure there's a million other things. That's just some of the things, that people look at through their lens. And so things that, they're going to see things or pick at things or study things, or things will come to them that, you're like, I just hadn't thought of it that way. And that's their lens. And that's kind of the beauty of the review, is that they're looking at their lens. And you know what? I can't look through all their lenses, nor can I understand all their lenses. And that's one reason I just don't even, I don't even read the reviews. I don't look at Goodreads reviews. Sorry, Goodreads. I don't. And another reason I don't read reviews, I just don't have time. You've maybe heard me in another video saying that every moment is precious for me for writing, and I do my promotion and social media, so I don't have a lot of time to sit there and read those reviews. I know it takes a second, but I want to stay on an even keel and think in my creative brain, and not think about, oh, this person wrote me an amazing review or not an amazing review. So also for me as a writer, when I am asked to write reviews, a lot of times when I'm reading a book, and I'm sure a lot of writers feel the same way. You're writing a book and you're like, why is this book so great? Like, I don't get it. I'm not going to blast a review. They had their own lens. My lens is different. Maybe it's a jaded lens, right? So, and that's what you have to really remember. I write the kind of books that I like to read. This isn't a full-time job. It's a passion. It's something I love to do. And I just want to write what I want to write. So that they left reviews, yay. I love when people leave reviews. That's an amazing thing, because that means they took the time and they cared enough about what you wrote to write the review. I don't ever engage with a reviewer. I think there's been one or two times, not on Amazon, but when a reviewer has actually messaged me on Instagram or Facebook, and usually it's to tell you how fabulous you are, right? That's always great. And of course, then I engage with those reviewers and thank them profusely. I always thank reviewers, especially if they send me the reviews on those, because they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to take that time to help you out. So that's kind of what I do. Also with stars, people have a really odd idea of stars. Some people, say if a book has to be perfect to be a 5-star. I don't know any book that's perfect, because books are written by writers and there is no perfect writer. Okay? But that was their thing. It had to be perfect for them through their lens. Okay? Some people think if there's one typo or one comma fault, which you will find in traditional and indie publishing, that's a 4. For some people, if there's an error in something, they'll give it a 2 or a 1. So there's no, like Amazon and Barnes & Noble, they don't have like 5 stars means this and 4 stars means that. So once again, people look at their own lens of what a star is, right? So if you think about that, when you get a 3-star and you're like, oh, to them that 3-star would be, yeah, I'm going to read another one, but it didn't like make me cry and weep and gnash my teeth. But for somebody else, if they loved it and they enjoyed it, it's a 5-star. So that's why, don't engage with all of those. Just, if they gave you left a review, that's awesome. That's great. So that's pretty much how I handle reviews. I read the editorial ones, or the ones that people actually directly send me. And I engage with my readers, because I love my readers, because they read my books, right? And I don't read all the others because I have lots of creating to do. I create content for this. I have a full-time job, and I'm also there's always things in my head going on with writing, and I don't want to waste any of those valuable moments. So that's how I handle reviews. Once again, that's on you. I don't want to have my soul crushed. And I also don't need to be on that high plateau either. Because for me, at least, either one will make me feel I guess maybe take me out of the creativity mood. I don't want to think I'm amazing, because I don't think anybody's truly that amazing, and I don't want to think I'm horrible either. I just want to create. Okay, so if you like this video, give a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notifications button. I post 2 times a week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.